Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back if you're coming back. Today I wanted to share with you guys 22 things I've learned at 22. I've done this concept over on Instagram and TikTok, but I feel like on YouTube I can go into more detail as to what I mean with each of these things. Life is all about learning and experiencing and growing, and although I'm only 22, I have had my fair share of aha moments that I think are worth sharing. Okay, I got everything written down on my phone so I would not forget. Number 1, circumstances don't matter. Only your state of being matters. And I even have this written down on a little post-it note, and I have it hooked up to my mirror that I look at every single day to remind myself of this. If there is nothing that you take from this video, take this, please. Let this be the one thing that you take. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to the stuff that happens to us. Although what you're in right now may not appear to be favorable on the outside, you can still react in a way that is favorable to you, that is healthy to you, that is conducive to your overall well-being. Changing the way you view things will make life so much easier and so much more enjoyable. Which leads me to my next point. Your external world is a direct reflection of your inner reality. The reason why circumstances don't matter and only your state of being matters is because your external world is a direct reflection of your inner reality. You attract experiences based on your own subconscious and conscious beliefs. So if you're constantly moving through life living at the frequency of frustration or rejection or disappointment or self-doubt, you will continue to attract those same exact experiences that mirror the vibration, that feeling that you are feeling. But if you maintain a positive, a hopeful state, inner being, you will attract more experiences, outward experiences that reflect that. Don't let anything on the outside, people, situations, the weather, change how you feel on the inside. Number 3, the relationship you have with yourself is the most important relationship you will ever have. You are your own life partner. You are the person you will be spending the most time with. Every second of every day, you are with yourself. So why not make an effort to build a loving, harmonious relationship with yourself? You are always in your head. Your head is your home. Why not make it a nice place to be? Number 4, developing your own style is way better than following trends. Let's get away from all the deep stuff, huh? Don't get me wrong. I love a little trend. I love a good trend, okay? But there's nothing better than finding and developing your own unique style and then incorporating trends into it as well. Number 5, you are not your thoughts. You are the objective awareness behind your thoughts. Within everyone, there is a huge dichotomy of the self. There's a part of us that wants to stay small. There's a part of us that is fearful, that wants to stay hidden in the shadows. And there's a part of us that is expansive, that is hopeful, that is trusting, that is loving towards the self and others. The ego tells us we need to be small in order to be safe, and the soul is taking leaps of faith. But it is up to you, the objective viewer, to decide which voice you are going to listen to and accept as the truth. When feelings and thoughts of the ego arise, do you allow the feelings and the thoughts to move through you, or do you allow them to become you? Which voice are you listening to? The one that builds you up or tears you down? Number 6, your life has great purpose. If you are here on earth right now, if you are watching this video, listening to my voice, even if you're not watching this video and listening to my voice, but you are meant to be here. You belong on earth. Your life has great purpose. And I'm not just talking about career. I'm not just talking about what you go out and do in life. Just you being here. You need to be here, and that's why you're here. You're special and important, and the world would not be the same without you. Number 7, every second of every minute can be a clean slate should you allow it to be. Growing up, I had a lot of experiences that made me feel like it wasn't safe to be my authentic self, and therefore I became really shy and just like a recluse. Like I would never share my thoughts or my feelings or show my personality. That shyness was never really me. And I was carrying on those really old stories from high school and middle school up until like my college years, even today. Why am I still carrying those things with me? They were never even mine to carry in the first place. Whatever mistakes you've made in the past, whatever judgments you've faced in the past, whatever does not resonate with your most authentic, expansive self, you don't have to hold on to anymore. Number 8, our dreams provide us with incredible insight and clarity to our subconscious mind. So our dreams are a way of processing things that happen throughout the day. And that's just like an everyday normal kind of dream, doesn't really have anything behind it. Keeping a dream journal or a dream log or just reflecting on your dreams right after you wake up will help you learn more about how to differentiate between these types of dreams and what your dreams are trying to tell you. It's actually really cool. Number 9, you are never alone and you are so loved. Even when we are physically alone, we have people, our ancestors, our passed on loved ones, even those that we never met in person but are still there for us in spirit on the other side, who are watching you, who are with you, who love you unconditionally, who are supporting you and who are guiding you through life. Even in physical reality, sometimes our mind tries to convince us that the people around us don't like us or maybe have like hidden resentments or agendas. But what did we say earlier, right? We are not our thoughts, we are the objective awareness behind it. Which thoughts are you choosing to listen to? The thoughts that are telling you that everyone around you hates you? Or the thoughts that are maybe trying to say, okay, that's a little out there. We're enough and we are loved. Number 10, your future self cannot exist without this current version of yourself. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. And that most expansive version of you would never be able to exist without this healing version of you. There would be no final destination without all the other steps along the way. And it's really important to give yourself grace and express gratitude for who you are today and who you were before and who you will be, because none of those things can exist without each other. Number 11, building a loving bridge between your current self and your inner child is out of this world healing. What I like to do is visualize my inner child in times where I felt alone or I felt hurt, and imagining my current self, literally imagining my current self like being transported back to that time and being there for her when she needed someone. Number 12, your authenticity deserves to be celebrated and needs to be seen. I have an entire video about being authentic and expressing your authentic self. So long story short, you will never be too much for the people who are meant to be in your life. And the more you express your authentic self without shame, literally go crazy, the more you will attract people who are just like you and repel those who aren't. And there's nothing wrong with repelling people who aren't meant to be in your life. It's like apples to oranges. There's no like right way of being and wrong way of being. Living life with a mask is exhausting. And not only that, but being your most authentic self will inspire others to do the same. Okay, number 14, exfoliate. Exfoliate. If you shave, exfoliate, because you will get ingrown hairs if you don't. I learned that the hard way. Number 15, don't let beauty standards change the way you see yourself. Beauty standards are there to make you feel bad about who you are, to put you down. You know why? So that these beauty companies can make money off of your insecurities. They are quite literally there to make you question yourself so they can profit off of your self-doubt and insecurity. No two people on earth are exactly the same except twins. But still, our differences deserve to be celebrated, and once again, there's no right or wrong way of being. Number 16, making your space feel like you, filling it with decor or knickknacks that you love will boost your mood and will make you being at home feel more relaxing and more enjoyable. Number 17, don't let other people's opinions become your truth. Become rock solid in who you are, and don't let anyone else's perception of you falter that. Number 18, pressure makes diamonds, and the painful things we go through shape us into the most wisest, beautiful version of ourselves we could ever imagine. It is through adversity that we learn and grow. And I know when you're going through adversity, it's kind of hard to hear about that because all you want to do is like get out of the struggle. But without the struggle, where would we get the lessons from? Even in the hardest situations, and this isn't to invalidate, once again, anyone's feelings or experiences, things get hard, I get that. But even in the hardest experiences, there are silver linings that, even though right now may be hard to see, years or months or days or whatever the case may be into the future, we'll be able to recognize those silver linings. Which leads me to my next point. Growth is uncomfortable, but the only way out is through. You're never going to overcome that fear of public speaking unless you publicly speak, right? You're never going to heal from your anxieties if you don't face those feelings and move through them. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable until it becomes your new comfortable. Number 20, you are allowed to rest. Rest is productive. Sometimes all we want to do is just be, right? We don't always have to be trying to better ourselves, make ourselves grow, learn, heal, evolve. That's exhausting. It's okay to just be. It's okay to just let yourself feel. In fact, it is so counterproductive to be constantly trying to evolve yourself. You will wear yourself thin trying to do that. Embrace rest days. Embrace recovery days. Let yourself be. Let yourself feel. Be a human. Rest is productive. Number 21, what's meant to be will be. Who is meant to be in your life will remain in your life, and anything that leaves will be replaced with something or someone better. When one door closes, another one opens. Let go of the way you think things should look and embrace the way things are. And number 22, last but not least, get outside, babe. Get some fresh air. Fresh air will do you good. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in a slump and I went outside and I went on a walk and I just took in my scenery. I was present with my body and present with my surroundings, and I came back feeling so much better. Even if you just like sit on your porch or open up the windows in your house, in your room, fresh air, the sunlight, it will do you so good. And that is the end of my video. 22 things I've learned at 22. I would love to do this kind of concept every year. Maybe 23 things I've learned at 23, 24 things I've learned at 24. We'll see. But for now, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in next week's video. Love ya. Bye.